The Moon is our nearest celestial neighbor, a world with valleys, mountains, and craters. It's also about 380,000 kilometers away, so it takes 1.3 seconds for light to travel from the Moon to us. We see the Moon not as it is, but as it was 1.3 seconds ago. The Moon doesn't change much from instant to instant, but this 1.3 second delay is perceptible when mission control talks to astronauts on the Moon. Radio waves travel at the speed of light, so a message from mission control takes 1.3 seconds to get to the Moon, and even the quickest of replies takes another 1.3 seconds to come back. It's not hard to look beyond the Moon and further back in time. The Sun is about 150 million kilometers away, so we see it as it was about 8 minutes ago. Even our nearest planetary neighbors, Venus and Mars, are tens of millions of kilometers away, so we see them as they were minutes ago. When Mars is very close to Earth, we are seeing it as it was about 3 minutes ago, but at other times light takes more than 20 minutes to travel from Mars to Earth. This presents some problems if you're on Earth controlling a rover on Mars. If you're driving the rover at 1 km per hour, then the lag, due to the finite speed of light, means the rover could be 200 meters ahead of where you see it, and it could travel another 200 meters after you command it to hit the brakes. Not surprisingly, Martian rovers aren't breaking any speed records, traveling at 5 centimeters per second, with rovers following carefully programmed sequences and using onboard computers to avoid hazards and prevent punctures. Now let's go a bit further out in space. At its closest to Earth, Saturn is still more than a billion kilometers away, so we see it as it was more than an hour ago. When the world tuned into the Cassini spacecraft's plunge into Saturn's atmosphere in 2017, we were hearing echoes from a spacecraft that had already been destroyed more than an hour before. The night sky is full of stars, and those stars are incredibly distant. The distances are measured in light years, which corresponds to the distance traveled by light in 1 year. That's about 9 trillion kilometers. Alpha Centauri, the nearest star visible to the unaided eye, is at a distance 270,000 times the distance between Earth and the Sun. That's 4 light years, so we see Alpha Centauri as it was 4 years ago. Some bright stars are much more distant, still. Betelgeuse in the constellation Orion is about 640 light-years away. If Betelgeuse exploded tomorrow, and it will explode one day, we wouldn't know about it for centuries. So when you look up, remember, you aren't seeing things as they are now, you're seeing things as they were. Without really trying, you can see years into the past. And with the aid of a telescope, you can see millions or even billions of years into the past with your very own eyes. As with a telescope, you are watching the light that has traveled from millions of years back in time. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram.